My first bit of advice would be to tell the young people to go and speak with their elders. To go and speak with the elders that know the land. Not just any elder. Some people are just older people who aren't really connected to their culture and their land, or even their cultural system of decision making, their traditions and stuff. But there's elders in our communities. Every community has elders. Speak with these elders, spend time with them. Ask the elders, how do I get connected back to the land? And spend time out on the land. Identify yourself with it. Become a person who will be able to defend it intelligently, and defend that land with somebody who truly understands everything, the essence of that land, and the essence of their relationship with it. I think it's really important for anybody interested in doing that. And you don't necessarily have to be a warrior to do that. There's different types of warriors, but you don't necessarily have to be a warrior to do that. Sometimes you could be a guardian of that land. Guardians are separate from warriors in our culture. In our culture, we call our guardians the Naziel Lian, and the Naziel Lian are the people who are like the generals. They tell people, okay, now this is your responsibility. You're going to be doing this. I need you to focus on that. And they grab all the bachnes, the warriors, and the warriors start doing all the mobilizing stuff. And the Naziel Lians are the ones that are in charge of this stuff. And the Naziel Lians are typically the people who've been raised in the culture and understand it right from a childhood until they're adults. And Naziel Lians could be elders, they could be women, they could be men, or they could be people who've gone and gotten an education and come back, or they could just be trappers and hunters. But the Naziel Lian understand the relationship with the land and what needs to be protected and how to do it. And there's ways of doing it. So I think learn about the way that your people defend the land. Learn about the process. There's decisions that are made. Some people have elders' councils. We have hereditary chiefs and elders. So learn about the process that your people use when it comes to decision making about how you look after your land, and exercise those in that process. I spent a lot of time in my life waiting for somebody to do something on behalf of me. I grew up a large part of my adult life doing pretty important jobs for my people, but never really having a serious look at what has been accomplished by our whole nation. And I spent a lot of time waiting for somebody to come along and begin making change happen. Change that I was going to be really grateful of and benefit from. Not only me, but everybody else in our nation. And I grew tired of waiting for that. I knew that wasn't going to come. So I learned over the years from elders that it was going to be my turn to step up to the plate and do something. And that's what I've been doing. I think it's important that we don't sit in our homes and waiting and just sit there and wait for somebody to come and do something. I think it's important that we put action behind our words. We might all have desires about going out and doing something on the land, but we've got to get out there and actually do it. We've got to get out there and begin getting other people involved so that they understand what it is that needs to be defended and start putting action to it rather than words. All across Canada, all across Turtle Island, I think it's important that once we all decide that this is what we need to be doing, I think it's important that everybody decides to do that at the same time. We need a cooperative strategic plan that's going to make sure that the Indigenous voice is heard all throughout the land at the same time. And we need to coordinate it just at the right time. We can stagger it if we have to, but I think it's important that we all have the same voice. That's what I hope to get out of this.